you came here to watch BTD6, but you realize there's only really one thing on your mind. Why don't they add a 4-point line to basketball to make things more exciting? To be honest, I don't know that answer, but what I do know is that we're about to have some fun playing some Bloons Tower Defense 6 in the most magical and mysterious way possible. I wanted to spam, and this sucks to have this exist in life. I wanted to spam boomerangs and see if boomerangs could get us to where we need to go in Chimps mode. Now, most people might be thinking, well, boomerangs are a decent tower, and you could probably make them work pretty well. But what if I told you that we were going to try to chill with mostly bionic boomerangs? Probably one of the most overlooked boomerang upgrades in the history of the world, and one of the most overlooked upgrades in the history of Bloons Tower Defense 6. Who uses bionic boomerangs? Weirdos? People who don't understand BTD6? People who suck at the game? Or maybe people who just want to be so crazy and so maniacal that they need to make crazy crap happen, like SJB. Coughity cough, winkety wink, let's get started. So I want to start you guys off by saying that I honestly believe that boomerangs are still one of my favorite towers in all of Bloons. Not necessarily Bloons TD6 in particular, but in all of Bloons, if I had to pick my favorite tower, I would say boomerangs have always just survived the test of time. They're just fun to use. They're not always the best tower, but I like their variety. I like the uniqueness of them. I like how fun they can be when you play them properly, and how much better you can be when you actually target them properly and do cool stuff with them. It's kind of like an advanced tower to choose. It's difficult to use in some situations, but overall, they're actually pretty decent. So what I want to do is, to start this off, I want to go straight as fast as I possibly can to a bionic boomerang, and see if I can make this guy do everything that I need. But I've got one weakness. Alright, throughout this entire strategy, you're probably going to realize there's one thing that, oh my god! Besides, wait, hold on, it's not over yet. Chris is going to be sexy. Oh yeah! I've got one weakness. It's camo Bloons. So for round 24, sadly, I cannot afford a village in time, and I didn't pick a hero that has cam detection. I thought Pat would actually work really, really well. I'll talk about him in a second, but I don't have cam detection, so I either have to get something to decamelize these Bloons, or just pop something down that can pop around 24, and hopefully get a village for around 33. And that's my plan. I'm just going to throw down a random ninja somewhere in the front of the map, somewhere where we'll actually get some pops in here, but not steal a crap ton, and he'll also just do a little bit of something. So right now, it doesn't really look like a bionic boomer spam, because I really haven't bionic boomer spammed yet. It's about to change, my friends. Here's our first bionic boomerang! Now, if you look at this guy right from the get, you're going to say, okay, that was actually not that bad. I mean, we're popping around 23 here without too many issues, and I don't even have any cross paths yet. Okay, I'll accept that as a reasonable thing to get. But now, we got a cross path, and we got to decide, what do we want to go for, a top path or a bottom path? Overall, the best way I can explain this to you guys is, if you need lead popping power 100%, go bottom path. If you need more balloon popping power, you probably want to go the top path. But if you just overall want to be decent against everything, you probably should go bottom path, because if you're playing around 100, DDTs are going to come into play. And having lead popping power against DDTs is possibly one of the most important things you can get. So we're probably going to do a decent mix today. But for right now, I'm mostly red hot ranks to start off the game, and I might just mix and match a little bit here and there. All right, it's time. Let's get a village. So we're going to throw our village down. The way I want to do this is, I want to put down at least one more, maybe two more boomerangs in the middle of the map, and then we're going to put a village down and hopefully get every single one of our boomerangs in range of a full, larger radius village. That's the plan. Let's see if it worked out the way I want it to. Bablamo. All right. Uh-oh. I'm not going to have enough money for cam detection now. Darn. All right, that's okay. We're just going to have to ninja discipline, I think. That should be enough, right? Maybe if we do that. Go, ninja, go! Pop it! Oh, it's going to be close. But it looks like, in the end, ninja for the win. All right, but I still need to get this guy. So let's go radar scanner. So even though this is kind of a goofy strategy to start off with, it's clearly still very, very good. We've got no issues whatsoever so far with pretty much everything coming out. And then we're going to go for something fun here. We're actually going to go for a full-on jungle drums and primary training. Now, what this is doing is, this is setting us up for the late game. All right, once we get this village and have every ability under the sun here, basically, full cam detection and primary training to boost everything we've got here, we can start to get going with all of our Oh, you know what? I think we got to go with primary mentoring, but I've got to survive against the Moab here, and I'm not sure if what we have right now is going to be enough. So I'm going to wait it out, and I'll even be kind of weird about this. I'll even play so dangerous that I'll allow myself to, like, lose on round 40 just to exit out and buy exactly what I need to survive, just so I can get a more efficient primary mentoring village over here and actually make everything happen properly. But I'm actually hoping that a Pat Fusty ability combo will be enough to stop round 40 here. Especially if I got primary mentoring. Now, I've got free upgrades here, but I can't do that just yet. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait just a quick second here. We go for our ability here. Kind of early, I guess. Smack attacking it. Red Hot Rangs with the Pat Fusty combo. Come on, little boom booms. Take him down. Unbelievable. Round 40, we even take that puppy down. Delicious. So actually, I've got some stuff to talk to you guys about today besides just the strategy. I'm going to tell you guys about my... I just kind of want to talk about randomly basketball today for some reason. I'm not like a huge basketball fan or anything like that, but I just have like a couple stories and random things that I can tell you guys about that are just kind of like on topic, I guess, with what's going on in my mind right now. All right, we've got, it's time. So we get free upgrades, first of all. So first of all, definitely faster throwing for free. And we're still going to go for a Binding Boomer. Then we got to decide what we're going to go with. Let's just switch it up and go for a random glaive thrower this time around. Just for fun. And know that that's probably going to be one of my only glaive throwers here. Now, the reason why this guy is going to end up being the glaive thrower instead of these other guys is because these guys... Oh, no, now they got their range. It doesn't matter. Before, with their smaller range, they could not reach over to this side over here, but now they can. So I don't need to even worry about longer range if I don't want to. I could also get really fancy over here and go for some sort of MIB or something like that, but that's kind of above my pay grade. So let's just go Binding Boomers. All right, Binding Boomers for now, and yeah, I think I'm still going to go mostly Red Hot Ranks today. All right, so we only got 4 of these guys. Now, this is not a lot of money right now, and you can tell. This is around 46, around 47. These are full-on ceramics coming in here. They're getting destroyed. No issues whatsoever, dude. This is actually quite impressive. Like, wow. All right, let's spam as many boomerangs as we can inside of the range of this village. It is going to be important here for us to get as many inside of the range of the village, though. It's a lot of extra buffs here. Oh, yeah, I can't believe that guy is somehow in range of this village. I love it. I love it. It's the weird 3D nature of BTD6 that makes things so goofy. But because these guys are so cheap, we can actually spam them in a pretty decent way, you know? I mean, like, I got so much money that I actually, like, can't keep up with my spam-ram-a-ding-dong here. All right, mostly Red Hot Rangs. Let's go for it. Red Hot Rangs, boom, 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 boom. I got this guy in the back, but he's not in range of anything, so he's just my safety net. This is my safety boomerang. Whenever I got issues, he knows what's up. He knows what's going on. He knows how to save the day, man. All right, we're going to go for a few more over here as well. And if we get the range up here, we might actually be able to reach all the way across the way and hit Moabs and BFBs over here. That's kind of absurd, dude. Now, I played on Monkey Town because I thought it was the most... interestingly, not super easy map here to, like, spam boomerangs on, you know? Ooh, was that guy in range of the village? Okay, he is. But the other one would not have been. All right, that might be where we have to stop for a little while here, and if I need to, I'll have to build another village, possibly somewhere in the top corner over here or something like that, and get him upgraded to another primary mentoring, and then just spam boomerangs around him as well. Why am I calling village him? I don't know. Right now, it's actually a Marisa, so it's kind of a girl, actually. All right, more bionic boomerangs, and I'm still just going to kill with those Red Hot Rangs. Boom, 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 boom. Now, it should be noted that I could, at this point, try to get a full-on primary expertise. All right, I could most definitely afford that. I think my defense is good enough at this point, but I don't want to go too crazy with it. I really want to show off the boomerangs and or their power or lack thereof, because it's okay. Sometimes you realize, oh, the long range didn't give you that much extra. Dang. Maybe BFBs are still my gods, which when we really, really need him, that could matter, but it does not seem like Moabs are going to be even large enough here to get inside the range here. A little sad, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get through. Wow, yeah, we used up all of our space here, basically. Or at least all of the good space. We can fit a few more boomerangs down here, but, you know, only dealing with a tiny little circle over here doesn't really feel right, I guess. So I'd much rather not spam too many in bad spots and just start building something else in sort of a different spot. Over here, I think would be a pretty good spot for a village. We could probably put like a bunch over here and over here as well. All right, any which way, 63 is coming up here, and it's finally time for us to talk about random basketball crap. So believe it or not, growing up, basketball was my favorite sport by a long shot. Now, I'm one of those guys that I don't like watching sports at all. I think there's a lot of you guys out there that probably never watch professional sports whatsoever. Or if you do, it's like you watch the Super Bowl or something like that, like one thing a year. That's kind of how I am. I'll watch at my friend's house if, like, specifically they're... Okay, check out round 63 here. This is no extra nothings. Starting to get overwhelmed a little bit. Okay. Okay. Noted. Not crazy. Let's see round 63 against, with an ability here. Let's see how much this actually matters. It's going to change it. I didn't notice a big difference, but it does look like we popped him like a little bit sooner. So we'll see how this actually matters long term. We're hoping that Pat is actually just going to keep the things on the screen for longer, allowing my boomerangs to do their job. That's why I picked Pat instead of somebody else. But anyways, I used to watch, I watch almost no sports whatsoever. If I do watch it, I watch like one game at my friend's house because they just like really want to watch the game or something like that. Or I'll watch something big like the Super Bowl. I watched like half the Super Bowl this year. It's kind of funny. I watched like I watched the second quarter, and then my wife wanted to watch the halftime show, and then we turned on South Park for a little bit, and we just kind of forgot to go back to the Super Bowl. So it just shows you how much that I actually care about stuff. Like, even when I start watching something, I'm just like, whatever. I don't really care who won, you know? I think the only time that it would actually matter is if it was, like, Chicago or something like that. Not that I'm a huge Chicago fan, but more people around me would be like, oh my god, yes, did you see? The Bears won or the Bears lost or something like that. Like, that I might actually watch. But I didn't even watch when the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup. I think the Cubs were in the World Series at some point. I'm pretty sure I did not watch that either. But anyways, you can tell I'm not a huge sports guy. All right, I don't mean any offense to anybody who is a huge sports guy. I just wanted to tell you guys about that really quickly. But I do like playing sports. In fact, it's one of my favorite things to do, man. I love playing sports. I don't play as much as I would like to. You know, I think it's kind of sad, actually. Like, I'm one of those people where, like, I don't have enough friends or friends that have enough free time to actually, like, want to go and play sports and things like that. Like, I would love just go, like, outside, shoot some hoops at somebody's house or something like that just for, like, an hour here and there. Would love to do something like that. Sadly, like I said, just don't have friends and things to make that happen. But any which way, basketball's always been my favorite sport growing up. As I got a little older, football was another really, really big one for me. I liked playing backyard football and all that stuff. I hated playing football on a team, by the way. Absolutely freaking hated that. And the other weird thing that I used to do is I used to be an ice skater. So I don't even know if I've ever told you guys that I was an ice skater. But I used to be, when I was like a little kid, probably like 7, 8, 9, something like that, I wanted to play hockey. I don't know why I wanted to play hockey. Oh, no, I do. I do know why I wanted to play hockey. My next-door neighbor, Billy, used to play hockey. And he was, like, doing hockey crap all the freaking time, man. He was actually really good. But my mom was like, no, Chris. You can't play hockey until you learn how to ice skate. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Let's go learn how to ice skate. So I went to this, like, ice skating lesson nonsense. And in the ice skating lesson nonsense, and I call it nonsense because it's kind of the way it ended more than the way it started. But I started off with, you kind of just go up these, like, there's, like, different, like, groupings. You start at, like, group 1, and then as you're, like, learn how to push yourself forward, you get a group 2, and then as you learn how to eventually do something fancier, like go fast, you can go to step 3, which is, like, learning how to skate backwards and things like that. Like, it just keeps leveling up higher and higher. Ooh, round 76. This could be the first time we lose. No! Even round 76! The Bionic Boom Booms. Still carrying us, man. Alright, we're going to go for a couple top paths. Alright, I'm feeling them in the front here. Maybe they'll be a little better against the Moabs than some of these Red Hot Rings. I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest. Still just kind of got me a little bit on these, but I think mixing it up just a little bit, probably a good idea. Oh, round 78, another tough round, but we do take it down. And because I think every single one of my boomerangs, I believe, except for this guy, has cam detection, should be good against the end of round 78 as well. But remember, I was really good at ice skating. I even got to the point where I was like doing like little jumps and things like that. Like not triple axles or even single axles or something, but I was like doing a hippity hop kind of jump. And I was like only 8 or 9 or something like that. I was like, okay, time for me to play hockey now. Mom was like, no, Chris. You need another year of ice skating. And on top of that, we're going to sign you up for this ice skating thing where you kind of have to, like, you know, do a little dance kind of thing. And I can tell you right now, as an adult, I know exactly what the heck happened. My mom was like, Hockey's expensive. I don't want to deal with hockey. And my son is super cute doing ice skating lessons. Oh! So, yeah, I know exactly that. I know that's exactly what the heck happened with my mom. She still won't admit it to this day, but they signed me up for ice skating lessons where I, no joke, was doing like a dance. Now, believe it or not, this dance was a choreographed dance with other ice skaters where I was a basketball player, believe it or not. Going full circle here, man. I had to wear a Bulls uniform to go on and ice skate with a basketball and do weird Bulls nonsense icicle crap. I don't even remember what that guy was doing. Yeah, that was pretty long time ago. Though I do know that there is some sort of recording somewhere, if it still exists. I think it does. Of me doing ice skating crap. So, yeah. Okay, before we go too much deeper here, check this out. This is ridiculous. We're in 80s plus. We have $24,000 saved up at this point, and guess what we are doing? And we're not just winning, we're kind of dominating. Did you ever underestimate a tower so much that you were now so surprised by this tower that you're thinking, holy crap, maybe I do need to start using this guy? Well, bionic boomerangs might be the answer to that whole thing for you. But we have to see, will it last forever? So this is where I'm going to get a little funky on you guys. All right, I do believe that we're going to start to lose against probably DDTs. If we do beat DDTs, fantastic. I accept it. Great. Don't worry about it at all. If I get close to popping DDTs, but I can't quite get there, I got a bunch of money to mess around with, so I can make that happen. But if it does come down to it, we can go for a turbocharge or a turbocharge army, or just go straight up to a permacharge. Get 1/5 here. Faster bionic boomerang, basically, and see if that is going to make us actually survive here and actually win. The craziest part, I think, is even like Oh My Gods and stuff like that, which are usually a pretty big deal for a lot of different tower types and a lot of spam combos, is not a big deal for us. And also the ceramics, which are usually kind of a big deal for us, non-problems whatsoever. Reinforced ceramics getting popped at the beginning of the game? What the heck is going on here, man? Now, even if we wanted to go unbelievably fancy, at this point in the game, we could probably start saving up and get a full-on Moab Dom. It's 54k. You know, we need about 60k total to make this guy happen. We could already build some bottom path boomerangs right now. Just kind of get started up in here, and then we're probably there mid-90s, early 90s, something like that. Ooh, this is the first round. That was dangerous. 87. All right, we're going to build more boomerangs up at the front here. Anything inside of the range of the village, that's all I really care about. I'm going to start spamming them. I'm not going to do any of those, the 5th tier nonsense yet. I want to see if I can survive without. Only thing I got to watch out for is round 90. So I might wait until round 90 before I actually start upgrading these guys, or upgrading significant amounts of them. But for now, you know what? They're so cheap. Why not? Let's just get some of them. All right. It's very difficult to talk and upgrade at the same time, but there it is. We got another, like, 10 red hot ring boomerangs here. All right, round 90 coming up. It's a little scary. I like to believe everybody's going to do a fantastic job here. Also, I mean, even though it seems crazy, I could probably just primary expertise that crap, too. Those guys are actually pretty decent against DDTs. All right, 89 and the first DDT load. Let's see what happens here. With no... Oh my god. Even DDTs are going down here, bro. What is going on? All right, let's get them flowing in here. Why the heck not? Now that we know that these guys are actually going to clean up here, I can build these guys all the way over here. Oh, this might actually be a good... Oh, wait. Oh, can't get them inside of the range here. Dang. All right, these aren't horrible spots. I don't love it, but they're not horrible. And I got a lot of money, man. Let's spend it up. Spend it up. Again, not ideal locations whatsoever. This is one of the biggest problems with spamming, just in general, is that you tend to run out of space to put things in decent areas. But more binding boomerangs, and since we're actually doing pretty good against DDTs, and it seems like the Bloons are actually causing more chaos for us, we go for more top paths. In fact, in the back here, I gotta decide if I want to go for another village with another bunch of boomerangs. Or I could just say, if I don't think DDTs are going to be a big deal, we'll just say screw the primary mentoring in its entirety. Just build a bunch of random boomerangs, man. All right, let's do it. These guys are a little better against Bloons, in my opinion, so we're going to go boom, 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 and just no village it. All right, round 92. We got more DDTs coming out in the next round here. Let's see how well we're going to do. Round 93. All right, let's use our ability this time just to see how much that's going to change things. Oh, it's almost unbelievable. Holy crap. Holy crap. Bionic boom booms. This is why I like boomerangs, man. Unexpectedly, deliciously amazing. Who would have thunk that a bionic boom boom spam with some just random primary mentoring villages is going to get us through round 94 and even through, hopefully, round 95 as well. It's almost absurd. Ooh, Bloons in the bag. Ooh. Now keep in mind, we're using 0 support towers. Like, if we really wanted to make ourselves do better, ice tower, glue gunner, you know, like just throw glue right here, boom, glue crap. Now, these are all like reasonably easy possibilities for us to do. Round 98. That's probably what this is going to come down to. Also, even though it just seems really, really silly, I could probably throw down one random top path boomerang, a 402 or even 420, to clean up a lot of these ceramics. Like a lot of these ceramics, dude. All right, 95, usually a pretty big problem for almost everybody. They're getting kind of far with the Path Busty ability. They're getting to the back here. Oh, no! Oh, 95. Now, we got $22,000 here, but it's not enough. Okay, so our first issues. All I really want to do here, I'm going to try to get a turbocharge. Let's just try one turbocharge and see how much this changes the game for us. Again, I still got a lot of money here, so I can mess around with things a little bit, but I want to see one turbocharge if this is going to change the game in our favor. So, we're going to wait till Bloons actually start to overwhelm us a little bit. I'm going to try to combine both of our abilities here. I think Path Busty might affect this guy, even though he's kind of far away. Let's see if he actually affects him. He does affect him. We're going to turbocharge that stuff. Let's see, one turbocharge. Glorb, 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 glorb. One frickin' turbocharge changes the game completely. All right, and we get to use that every single round, too. Check this out. Turbocharge with the Path Busty ability. Oh, dude! Annihilation! All right, so we're doing so good with that guy. I have run out of good space for these things. We're going to build a couple more turbocharges. There we go. There's 3 of them. Let's see if that's going to be enough to get us through these games, because we are starting to run into some issues. All right, another turbocharge. Ooh. Oh, yeah! All right, 96 is taken down as well. If there's something that's going to kill us, I still believe strongly it's going to be 98. With 3 turbocharges, though, as long as I have those guys available to me, 98 should be easy, 99 should be easy, and round 100, I think we can handle. Oh, no. Bloons! Oh, round 97. What the heck? All right, so I guess we're just going to go boom, boom. 2 abilities here. See if we can get him back. Oh, my God. I might have popped him too quickly. No, not really. Seems to be working out. Sadly, I don't have my abilities back right away at round 98, but when I actually need to use them, we're going to have them back, so that's cool. That's cool. All right, we're going to go for a triple. I'm going to go for a triple combo here. I'm going to do it somewhat early here because I don't want to end up having DDTs come out with 0 abilities available, but they are somewhat early. Some Bloons get into the back here, though. Oh, dang. This actually looks pretty bad. 98. Oh, it's going to overwhelm us. Okay, so I honestly believe that if I just went one permacharge, we'd be in this game. But instead, we are going to have to go for turbocharges today. And I think what I want to do is actually want to go for a Glaives turbocharge, believe it or not. Let's go for 2 Glaives turbocharges. And we got the money for it. Let's go 3 Glaive turbocharges. All right, now we got Glaive turbocharges up the Wazizzle. Most of them are near enough to Pat, I think, to get his ability combo. This one is not. This one is not. That one is. All right, we just used all of them somewhat early on in the game. With all them turbocharges. Ooh, it's still getting kind of scary over here, man. We might win a little bit too much, a little bit too quickly. All right, wait. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh! Okay, I went all in. Relentless Glue. It's the new big boy in town. Let's see if he can keep us in this game here. We're going to try to do that triple turbocharge again. Well, I guess penta turbocharge again. And see if that will get us to where we need to go. Relentless Glue. Explode all over the place. It seems like it's almost perfect for this. It doesn't mean it's going to win it, but it's almost... Ooh. I hate to be a bother. I hate to be a badger, but this is the easiest way to support me if you feel like supporting me. Click the creator support button, type in SJB, and hit confirm. It's that easy, and thank you guys. Alright, I decided to change things up a little bit. I went for a Bloon Impact missile launcher cannon with a glue gunner back here because seemingly it's still mainly just ceramic stinking through. Of course, the mobs get pretty far as well, but I'm still thinking this is going to be much more of a problem for us. So just stunning these guys almost indefinitely, definitely going to be pretty clutch. In addition, turbocharges. We're going to go for 2 sets of these turbocharges here. And with all that combined together, we still have some money left over, and we're going to turn that into delicious boomerangs over here. Let's get a couple more middle paths. Oops. A couple more middle paths with a bottom path. And there's the last little bit here. But unfortunately, it looks like I probably will not have my abilities in time for round 99, which could be a little scary. Possibly mega scary. Alright, took a little while. We're probably going to get him up like just barely in time here to kind of help out a little bit. Hopefully not that big of a deal anyways. There we go. We used 2 turbocharges there. Oh, they're getting to the very back. These guys don't have cam detection either, but they do get taken down. And here we go. Round 100. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I guess we can go for more turbocharges. Well, I guess one turbocharge. And let's see if this is going to be enough damage here. I honestly am not sure. This is looking like it's getting damaged, but we got to pop DDTs in the back of the map here, which is not fun to think about. Oh, we took down the DDTs. We get to hug us. Oh my god. All right, looking not too bad with this cannon and glue. Ceramics should get cleaned up. Heck yeah, dude. Bionic boom booms. Clearly not unstoppable. But come on, man. A 3rd tier tower doing that much work? It's kind of ridiculous. Just build like 20 of those guys, get to the late game, save up for like $40,000, $50,000 tower, and just win. It's that easy, my friends. And look at that. Our 042 was actually the most popping power tower in the game with 130,000 pops. Yeah, so we ended up taking down around 102. But we got some big problems on 103. I'm using all of my abilities here all at once. Definitely getting down to the very, very, very nitty-gritty here in the back. Oh boy, there it is! And there it is, 103. All right. Can you believe we actually beat even a couple rounds plus 100? That's just absurd. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, and use the Nexus code. And have a super duper delicious day.